All right, let's jump right in. We've all heard the buzz about the social platform X aiming to be more than just, a place for posts and conversations. Well, based on some recent reports, we're now getting a much clearer picture of what that really means. And frankly, it's an incredibly ambitious plan to turn X into a massive financial tool. So today, we're going to break down exactly what that means, how they're planning to pull it off, and what the ripple effects could be.
And wow, this quote from our source material really sets the stage, doesn't it? It's not exactly subtle. This tells us we're not just talking about adding a few little payment buttons here and there. Nope, we're talking about a fundamental reinvention of the platform with the goal of becoming a major player in the world of finance.
So where is all this coming from? Well, it's a huge piece of a much grander vision that's been talked about for a while now. The creation of a so-called everything app. And this isn't just about adding payments. It's about weaving everything into one single seamless platform.
And when you look at the definition, the sheer scope is just huge. The goal here is to create one single destination that does it all. Your social media, your videos, and, this is the crucial part, all the financial stuff that services like PayPal handle. And you have to think, that money piece might just be the most important part of the entire puzzle.
And here's the core strategy, the real genius behind it. Instead of finance being this separate thing you do, opening a different app to pay a bill or buy some crypto, the plan is to weave it directly into your social feed. The idea is simple. If you're talking about money, you should be able to transact with money right then and there.
So how do you make a vision like that a reality? Well, it starts by building a completely new financial layer right on top of the social platform that already exists. Let's take a look at the specific tools that are reportedly in the pipeline to make this all happen.
It looks like they're building a whole suite of financial tools to make this work. It starts with things like smart cash tags, which will actually let you see an asset's price in real time right inside a post. And the engine powering all of this is X-Money, a built-in digital wallet. That wallet is what will enable everything else, from sending money to your friends to trading assets inside the app, and even letting creators get tips in crypto directly from their followers.
And this isn't just some far-off dream. There's actually a reported timeline for all of this. The source says those smart cash tags are set to be released publicly as soon as next month. After that, the X-Money wallet is slated to launch in the US first, with a global expansion plan for later. And if you look even further down the road, we might even see X-branded credit or debit cards by 2026.
Okay, so you build all this cool tech, but how do you get millions of people to actually use it? Well, the central argument in the source material is that the whole system is designed to be a completely frictionless on-ramp. The goal is pretty simple. Remove all the usual headaches that stop regular people from getting involved with digital assets.
And this comparison just lays it out perfectly. I mean, think about buying crypto right now. It could be a real pain. You've got to find an exchange, go through some complex sign-up, figure out how to manage wallets and keys. It's a high barrier to entry. The X-Way wants to slash through all of that. You already have an account, the wallet is built right in, and the entire process is designed to take just a few simple taps.
Let's just walk through how easy this could be. Imagine you're just scrolling your feed. You see a post about a crypto asset that has one of those smart cash tags. You tap it. A simple buy button pops up. You click it, you confirm, and that's it. Boom. You now own that asset, and it's sitting in your X wallet. It's designed to feel totally intuitive and, more importantly, immediate.
And the ambition here goes way beyond just buying and selling assets. This analogy from the source material is really powerful. The ultimate goal is to make sending money to someone on the other side of the world just as easy and casual as sending them a DM. No weird third-party apps, no complex forms, just tap and send.
So let's think bigger picture for a second. If this actually works, if millions of people really start using these tools, what happens next? This brings us to the potential impact on the entire financial market. And honestly, it could be absolutely massive. Let's start with this number, 561 million. According to the source, that's roughly how many monthly active users X has. Just take a second to let that number sink in. That's the potential audience here.
And here's why that number is such a game changer. Normally, a financial app has to build its audience from scratch, fighting for every single user. X, on the other hand, already has an audience of over 500 million people. Giving that many users direct access to financial tools all at once is something the financial world has almost never seen before.
So based on that massive scale, the source material makes some pretty bold projections. It suggests that if even a tiny fraction of those users decides to put, say, an average of $100 into crypto, you could see an immediate flood of tens of billions of dollars into the market. And over the long term, if this becomes a normal thing people do, the projections suggest it could add trillions to the market. Okay, so let's pull all these threads together. What we're looking at is this incredible convergence of social media and personal finance. But what makes this feel real and not just some far-off idea? What are the factors that make it actually feasible?
So, why does all this matter right now? Because it seems like all the critical pieces are falling into place. This isn't just a concept anymore. We're seeing actual product development with timelines. Key partnerships, like one with Visa, are reportedly set up to bridge the gap between traditional and digital money. And crucially, X is said to already have the necessary money transmitter licenses in the US. You put all that together with a focus on bringing in millions of regular people, and you can see how X could become a direct competitor to huge payment apps like Venmo or Revolut.
And really, this quote from the source material just sums it all up perfectly. This isn't about building another crypto platform for the experts who are already in the space. This is about integrating financial tools into an app that hundreds of millions of people already have on their phone, an app they already trust and use every single day. And that's the potential game changer right there.
So this leaves us with one final, fascinating question to think about. This whole project is blurring the lines between how we communicate and how we transact, between our social lives and our financial lives. So what happens when your social feed literally becomes your bank? What really changes? That's definitely something to chew on.